That's a great idea!
Okay, I think we have all the ingredients.
So what kind of cake are we gonna make?
What about a vanilla cake with sprinkles?
I love that idea.
This cake kind of reminds me of our life. I feel like it could represent our life with God.
Really? How? Do you think God's necessary in our lives?
Yes, I do. For starters, the flour is kind of like God. It's something that holds the whole cake together and gives it structure.
But haven't you heard of a flourless cake?
Yeah, actually I have. What if we make 2 cakes, one with flour and one without, and see which one works better?
Well, I guess we got our answer.
Yeah, the one with flour looks delicious, and it came out perfectly.
So I guess this kind of shows us that God is necessary in our lives. Just like flour is necessary in a cake to keep it in shape. I agree, this cake does show our life with God. Take Ephesians 2:12, for example. Remember that at that time you were separated from Christ, excluded from citizenship in Israel, and foreigners to the covenant of the promise, without hope and without God in the world.
Well, I remember once I saw a quote by William Lane Craig that said, "If there is no God, then man and the universe is doomed."
Okay, go.
Kind of like how this cake was doomed. But is God all we need?
We also need support from fellow believers. James 5:16 says, "Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other, so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective." And other things are necessary in life too. We need the support from the church, which is sort of like baking soda, because the church helps us to rise up from our struggles.
Well, then what are we in the cake?
I think we're sprinkles because some people, most of them, add color and sweetness to life.
But if God is so much greater than us, then why does he find us necessary?
Well, we are like God's little warriors. I really like this Bible verse that says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." Matthew 5:14. And because we are God's warriors, he needs us to give this world a bit more light by serving others, showing kindness, and especially telling people about him. God put us on this world for a mission. But why do you think God lets his creation get so dark, though?
Well, sin is not created by God, but in a way, suffering can be a good thing. 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving us for an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Going through bad experiences makes us stronger." Like what Kelly Clarkson said.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Like I said earlier, we are the light in the world. Like this highlighter, which you can buy at Sephora and use the code apologetics for 30% off.
So what you're saying is that we can't really know what happiness is without knowing what suffering is?
Like Martin Luther King once said, "Only in the darkness can you see the stars." And take the cake ingredients, for example. You know, the vanilla. It's dark and slippery, and it stains everything. It's kind of like sin.
So, among the suffering, God still gives us blessings. And I guess the sugar in the cake would be kind of like those blessings. God gives us a mix of sweet and salty in our life. But why are people born with awful disabilities while others are born into rich families with barely any struggles?
Well, people have their own path in life and the lessons to learn. Like take these sugars, for example. This one is sweeter than this one, but they're both sweet. Pharrell Williams once said, "No human being is the same. We're all like snowflakes. None of us are the same. Our struggles mold us and make us who we are, helping us to follow God's plan."
Well, why does God still remain so hidden a lot of the time?
Well, it comes back to the flour analogy. If you look at the cake when it was finished, you can't see the flour. But we know that it's there because the cake has structure. So God's work, it's there in our lives. We just can't always see it.
Hunter!
His protection over us is like the icing, which covers the whole cake. He's always protecting us, but sometimes we get too distracted by our own lives to see it, or even we just don't want to.
So, I think we learned a lot today.
I agree. Now can we eat the cake? Of course!
Bye everyone, thanks for coming.
And sorry there's no cake left for you. Have a nice night!